Hello, kindergartners. It's Miss Mooney. I hope you guys had a great long weekend. This weekend was Labor Day, so we didn't have to come to school yesterday. So we are going to be doing our weekend journal today on Tuesday. So even if we miss Monday for school, we always still do our weekend journal when we get back to school, which is pretty fun because then sometimes we have even more we can write about what we did over the weekend. So friends, get out your weekend journal. It's probably in your red writing folder. And then I'm going to use my kindergarten writing pen to get started with my writing. But I also have my supplies so that I can color afterwards. I'm going to open up to the first blank page of my weekend journal. And I already wrote the dash date up at the top of my weekend journal. Today is September the 8th. So we write that as 9-8. So go ahead and write your date. And then think about one thing you did over the weekend, just like we did last week. Since this weekend was a long weekend, I got to go on a little trip. My parents, my mom and dad, and my brother and sister and I, we went on a hiking trip this weekend in Virginia. And I'm going to write about our hike. So I'm going to write about my hike. I'm going to start with drawing the mountain that we hiked up. It looked kind of like that. It was flat on the top. Then here's me. Drawing my body. And when I go hiking, I always carry like hiking sticks, so I'm going to put those in my arms. Here's my shirt and my shorts. And I wear nice big hiking boots like this. Let's color my boots in. And I was wearing a hat this weekend too. It looked kind of like that. So that is me. I'm going to label it me. I'm just writing the sounds I hear. And then my mom and my dad and my brother were there too, so I better draw all of them. Here's my mom. She's going to be happy because we were really happy to get to the top of the mountain. My mom was wearing a dress, and she was holding hiking poles too, so I better draw some in her hands as well. And then my dad was there. My dad has really short hair. He has almost no hair, actually. I'm going to draw my dad. He was wearing a t-shirt. And I bet you can guess, he had hiking sticks as well. My family goes hiking a lot. We love it. I wonder if any of you guys went on a hike this weekend. And then my brother and my sister were there too. So maybe I'll put my brother over here. My brother has long hair, actually. This is my brother. His name's Kyle. We were all wearing shorts because it was still pretty warm outside. And he had on hiking poles. And then my little sister was there. She has really long hair. And like I always say, friends, I might not be the best artist, but I always try my best to remember what something looked like and then draw it and put it on the paper. That's all of us hiking at the top of the mountain. It was such a beautiful sunny day, so I'm going to put the sun in the sky over here. And once we looked out over the mountain, when we got to the top, we looked out and we could see lots of trees. So I'm just going to draw a bunch of trees over here. Here's all the trunks and all the big branches and the leaves on the trees. It was kind of like a forest. You'll be able to see it better when I color mine. So there's me. We are hiking. I'm going to try to write the word hike because that's what we're doing. I'm just going to write the sounds that I hear. I. Boys and girls, if you want to try today to add a label or add a word about what you were doing over the weekend to your weekend journal, that's great. If you know some of the letter sounds or some of the letters and you want to write something, that's awesome. And next, I'm going to get started with coloring. Remember, I don't really like to use markers in my weekend journal because I don't want it to bleed through to the next week. So I'm going to start by just coloring the trees green. And I try to stay in the lines the best that I can. Remember, boys and girls, after you finish your writing journal, you should take a picture of it and put it on your class seesaw and have it ready to show your teacher when you meet with your teacher by yourself one-on-one this week. Your teachers love seeing these weekend journals, so make sure you do share them with them. Sometimes when I'm writing in my journal and I start coloring, I notice like I forgot something on my journal. And one thing I was just thinking about that I forgot was I didn't put like the sign that said it was the walking path. So I'm going to add that in. And it said something about it being a path, and it was really special. And then like you knew that this part was the path. So I'm going to try to draw the path that we were walking on. So as you go, boys and girls, make sure that you just stop and think about, what could I add? What was there that I forgot? All right, friends, I'm going to keep coloring my journal. I might add a little bit more to it. It's a good idea to try to work on this journal for at least 10 minutes. So I'm going to let you guys have that time to do that now. And your teachers and we cannot wait to see your journals. So have a great rest of your purple day, and I will see you all soon. Bye.